Today we're going to do a quick fun Friday video, and we are going to make some salt dough. So what you're going to need for this is flour, salt, and water. And then the other thing that is optional is food coloring. So all you're going to do is put 1 cup of flour. Ooh. 1 cup of flour in your bowl. And then we're going to do 1/2 cup of salt. Okay. And then we're going to add 1/2 cup of water. I have a cup in here, so I'm going to add just 1/2 cup. And stir. While you're stirring, you can do lots of different things. You can make up a song about your salt dough, like, oh, salt dough, I love salt dough, I'm making salt dough. I don't know, I got nothing. So as you stir, you might notice that you need a little more water or a little more flour depending on the consistency of your dough. So mine, I think I'm going to go ahead and try kneading it here and see if it feels ready to go. So once you've got all your ingredients in there, you can just sort of start squishing around in there. Squish it all into a ball. And if you can make a ball out of it like this, then you're probably good to go. Mine, if you can see, there's just some chunks at the bottom of my bowl. I'm trying to get all together into my big ball. And I think I'm going to add just a teeny bit more water. Just like a tiny bit. Just mush it all together. Okay. So now I have my salt dough in a ball. And salt dough is kind of like Play-Doh. You can see it's kind of the consistency of Play-Doh. It's soft, so it's really easy to shape and mold. And so what I'm going to do is split my dough into 3 parts. And this part is optional. You don't have to split your dough and color it. I just thought it would be fun to color. So I'm going to put some pink in one of my dot balls, and then you're just going to fold it over and over and over. I think there's more pink on my hand than in my dough. Then I'm going to take my second ball and add some purple. Same thing. Just going to keep folding it and mushing it together. This is kind of messy, so make sure you're doing this in a place where it's easy to clean up. Like you can see here, most of the food coloring is on my hands, and that might be kind of tricky to wash out. So you can either still use food coloring like I did and just wash your hands really well afterwards, and then you might still have kind of a little bit of stained fingers and hands, or you can use a tiny bit of washable paint in your dough, and it will also color it just like the food coloring does. I just don't have any washable paint, and I do have a lot of food coloring. So that's why I went with the food coloring option. So I have my purple, and I have my pink, and the last color I'm going to do is teal. Let's do that. All right. Here we go. Let's get some teal. Like I said, you're just going to fold it over and over and over again. If you just keep folding, eventually you're going to have your whole piece of salt dough the color that you want. And there it is. So I have teal dough, purple dough, and pink dough. And now you can use these just like Play-Doh. So maybe you want to make a salt dough pizza. So you can roll your salt dough in a ball like this, and then you can put it down, smash down on it like that. And then you have your round pizza base. So then you can add maybe some pepperonis, pink pepperonis, of course. And maybe the purple is olives. And you can do pretty much whatever you'd like with it. So here is my salt dough pizza. I'm sure you guys can come up with some way cooler stuff to do than a super flat teal pizza. But please share whatever you do come up with. I would love to see whatever you make with your salt dough. And I hope that you guys have an awesome, super fun Friday making this super cool salt dough Play-Doh. Have a happy Friday, friends!